So here's kind of the root of the problem. So I've got my Avata 2 battery and charger. I've got the Anker power bank. So when I go to plug in the Avata battery pack to the Anker, it's going to attempt to charge the Anker power bank, which is not really what I ever want it to do. I'm assuming if you bought this, you too would not want that to happen. And it does it by default for each one. So it's giving it power and trying to charge it now. So the solution is you have to go into the Anker app, which I'll show you in just a second, and basically turn one of these ports, the USB-C 2 port, I think it's the second one, to always basically send the power out. It never receives power, it only sends power out. So let me show you that real quick. Right, so here we are within the Anker app, and on the devices screen you can see I've only got one device, got the Prime power bank. So let's go into it. I currently have 3 devices hooked up. Let's just go into the settings here. I've got all kind of options, and I'm not going to go into all of them, but the one I do want to go into is the port status. So let's go into that one. Here's the setting you want to change. So you can only do this for one port, the USB-C 1. So there's 2 USB-Cs. We can only change the status to 1. So by default, it's set to input and output. I found that it kind of makes that decision on its own, whether it receives input or output from an external source. So what you want to do, you want to change this to be output only. So what that'll do, that will tell that port will always output power. So it'll always charge your Avata 2 battery bank. It will never receive power from that port. And I'm going to go ahead and change the repeat interval to not once. I want it to always do it. I want that to be predictable. I don't want to have to go back in here and save that. So now when I plug my Avata 2 power bank into the Anker battery, it will always charge it. So I've still got it plugged into the second USB port. Now I'm going to take it out and put it into the first one, which is the one you can change the setting on. So now, let me give it a second just to kick in. Yeah, you see the Anker is now sending power to the Avata battery bank. If I can get this into focus, like, it does a fantastic job. Like, it's fast charging the Avata batteries. I also wanted to show the bag that comes with the Fly More kit with the extra battery as well. And really just show how the Anker battery fits inside of here. So here I've got the goggles, the Avata 2, the 3 batteries, and I typically fly with controller 3. But you see here the battery, how it just fits so nicely in here. It's a really good fit. Just kind of slides down here, and I find it actually helps keep things really tight. So it's a really good fit. But when I'm out, flying the drone, and I go through all 3 of these batteries, the power bank itself will probably power up 2 full batteries, but you can use it also to power up the goggles and the controller too. So just a nice way to help extend your fly time by 2 extra batteries. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, I highly recommend the Anker power bank. It's great. It charges all kind of devices and does it well. The screen on the front's fantastic. The output wattage is incredibly powerful, lots of watts, charged many different things. So yeah, hope that's helpful. Thank you.